continue with definition query. So we in this module, in this tutorial, we talked about attribute selection, right? Using select by attributes. We talked about spatial selection using select by location. We talked about spatial joins. This all referred to the vector datasets, as well as select by graphics, which also refer to vector datasets. And while raster selections were more simple, we could use only conditional tool and select by attributes. Now we will talk about definition query, which a little bit differs from the which actually close to the spatial and attribute query. So it's something in middle between the spatial and attribute queries. And it's also very helpful and useful tool which we can use and GIS professional uses during their career. So at first, definition: create a new data frame and add dataset pop parcels. So we create a new data frame and add pop parcels. So what here is it? Pop parcels. See that it's a big data set with a lot of features, polygon features. So let's make a print screen here. Sorry. How many polygons this data set has? So let's go to the open attribute table. So it's 11682, right? 1682 polygons in general. Select parcels with population in 2010 higher than 2000. So okay, let's again go to select by attributes, right? So here we see that the attribute, the population of 2010 of each parcel, and we go to the select by attributes and select population 10 is bigger than 2000. Verify. Okay, this expression was successfully verified, and see that our 359 polygons have been selected. See, let's also just use snip tool. These polygons are selected. And how many parcels are selected? Already mentioned here, 359. 359 parcels or features, we can also write, or polygons have been selected. What is the difference between the and now, by the way, I just we used here the select by attribute, right? But we can also use a definition query. So for this, we go to the properties and you see the definition query. So you notice that this is our how our select by attribute looks like, and now you will see the difference between the select by attributes and the definition query. So again, let's go to the query builder, higher than 2000, right? Verified, it's successfully verified. Okay, so now we see that the definition query is written, and now let's again click OK. See the difference? The other polygons were deleted from our view window, and only those polygons that see also in attribute table, and only those polygons or parcels which answers to our selection, our query expression, were left on our view window, while in the select by attributes we only we just highlighted on a view window with this light blue color those parcels that answers to our query expression. So what is the difference between definition query and select by attributes? So what is the difference? So you may think that other parcels were deleted, but actually they are not deleted. We can check it. Let's go again to a definition query and just delete the definition query and use and click OK. See, actually they back again. So what is the difference between the definition query and the attribute query? So definition query only visually and tabulary represents features which requires to our query expression. Tabular features, whereas attribute selection only highlights the features according to our expression. According to our expression, highlights features according to our expression. So they are both helpful, but I think that query builder, definition query, is can be also very useful when you don't need the when you don't need additional information except besides your query, right? But you can always return back to both in visually, spatially, and also attribute in tabular data your those features which don't require to your query. Delete the query, so it's very easy to delete it. We just delete it from this, for instance, delete from this definition, right? Clicking delete, and everything returns back. So this is it. I hope that everything was clear and helpful to you. This is the end of tutorial 5, and let's continue on the next module with lecture 6 and tutorial 6.